Joe helps us with all our great electronics, including ones from our good friends at HP. I have had the pleasure of presenting this a couple times before, and to me, if you are looking for an all-in-one, family-style home computer, you'd be hard-pressed to do any better than the one that we offer from HP. From all the specs to the sheer size, it's almost 2 feet going across of screen. It is amazing. It is almost a perfectly rated customer pick. So many 5-star reviews. I think it's 4.6 or 4.7, so that's really high up here. We only go up to 5 in all the reviews. It is loaded. You've got, 8 gigs of RAM on here. You have a terabyte of hard drive. This is not your little laptop. This is not your little work computer. This is your everything computer. This is a giant high-definition TV that is also your computer. It's loaded with everything. It has that incredible AMD A9 processor, full IPS, micro edge display, high definition, built-in DVD drive so you can watch your DVDs, and you can write DVDs as well. Top of the line, all-in-one desktop. If you buy it today, it is on price break. It's $100 off. We're also going to do $20 off for shipping. So that makes this $699.95. Now, you can pay for it in the traditional FlexPay of $116.66. Or I believe, Rob, it's on 12-month VIP. And I believe the payments are what, like $57 or $58 a month? I think that's what it comes out for a year. $58.30 and change. So that's what it'll cost you. 56 people have already picked it up since the hour or the show began. Truly, Joe, this is your family style or your partner style computer, where whether you're planning a vacation, whether you're looking for your kids to do their homework, and they want a really good computing experience, HP is the way to go with this. Oh,
you're right. HP is the #1 PC manufacturer, first off, in the United States. So you know you're getting something it's quality components. They have been for many years, because when you buy an HP, you're getting some really amazing quality with it. And this is definitely one of them. Not only is it powered by HP, but it's also a unique type of footprint. Now, as you see it right now, it's a 23.8-inch screen. It's a huge high-definition screen that you're getting on here. The screen is absolutely perfect, because a lot of us love to have a bigger, better screen, but unfortunately, we sacrifice and we get a laptop. And I'll show you here. This is the most popular screen size in the country right now, is a 15.6-inch laptop. Look at what you're missing.
It looks little, Joe.
If you have a 15-inch laptop, and you're like, I'm always zooming in, going left and right, scrolling. This is literally like taking 3 15-inch laptops and putting them together. That's how big and how beautiful the screen is. The other thing about the screen, it also is an anti-glare screen. As I twist and turn this, watch how, even with a dozen studio lights on it, no glare whatsoever. This is really like that holding you're like you're holding a window looking out to the outside world. It's incredible when you have that. But not only is it HP and all of their amazing technology, it's also the power of AMD that's built inside. And the AMD processor, this is not their entry level. This is their A9 series. Now, just like every other product that's out there, there's a good, better, best. AMD ranks theirs with a number system. They start off with an A4 system, which is entry level. Then you go up to A6. Then we have A8, which used to be the top of the line. Now they have an A9 processor, and that's what you're getting today. So you're truly getting not only the best from HP, but the best from AMD. And it has things called Power Boost, which, in case you're doing something a little bit more difficult, it kicks it into another gear. It has all this power, and even the processor is a 3 gigahertz processor. Think of your computer as like miles an hour of a car, your processor. A lot of processors are 1,000 gigahertz, 1,400 gigahertz. Just like miles an hour, that's how fast you're going. This one goes 3.1 or 3,100 gigahertz. The speed is so much more. The other thing they've done is they have something new called an APU processor. Now, typically, there's a special processor and then there's a video card. Those two things are separate. So what AMD has done is they combined them into one. They've gotten rid of the back and forth of an hourglass, and now it's giving you that more power. It's giving you all-day computing. It's giving you what you want when it comes to terms of efficiency. Now, in order to normally get this type of power, a lot of us in the past have had to buy a desktop, and that was pretty much the only way you were able to do it. But when you look at this HP design, this is a desktop I have here, and on average, there are about 12 different cables needed to connect this one desktop.
They give you the big chart, it was all color-coded.
It's like a big map to plug all this stuff in. With your brand new HP, it's just one. All those insides now fit inside here. The HP engineers have figured out a way to get rid of this clutter and now put it right here. That's why these all-in-ones have become like the hottest thing on the market, is because you get that desk space back. You can put this on the kitchen countertop. You still have everything you want, including a DVD drive.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know that less than 10% of computers have this DVD drive? Normally, it is a $100 accessory that you have to add after
I won't buy a computer without it. I still like it because I still like to pop DVDs in.
Yeah.
And if you use this in a guest room, which a lot of them are an office that also converts to like a bedroom, you can, it's a movie player. You can stream on this and watch movies.
It's your total entertainment unit because you can watch your DVD movies right there. And you have access to all these amazing apps. It's also a touchscreen too. Now, I've been showing you all the different things you're doing with it. It's like, is there anything else you would want out of a computer? Not only a big screen, not only a powerhouse of a system, but what maybe if you're thinking, oh, my kids need it for schoolwork. Well, now if I want to bring up my Word document, you're thinking, well, I've got so much clutter, but you can do this. You can snap it over to one side, and then let me find another one. Let me snap it over here, so I can snap this one over to that side. Now what ends up happening is, as I'm on, this is my kid's situation. They're researching on the White House website. And now we're actually typing a document using our word processor. So here we are on both sides of the screen. You can do your research, and now you can type that letter, 2 full 8.5 by 11 inch sheets of paper that you cannot fit on here because the screen's so big. And if you want to take it to another level, like if I want to come over here, and now if I want to get a little bit more advanced, maybe I need a photo of the White House. Let me click on this one. You can see how fast, how quick, and how responsive it is. I can come over here, I copied it. Now let me add it to the top, hit enter button, and then let me come over here and paste. And you can see that in just a few seconds, I went from one to the next, and now you're really taking that book report, that report you're creating now to the next level because you have such a bigger, better screen.
And look at that again. This is the most popular size computer right here. I mean, when you look at this, Joe, it almost looks 3 to 4 times larger. And remember, when we measure, we go corner to corner on these things, and it is almost 2 feet of screen, and we don't do anything bigger. It's the largest computer screen that we do. And what people love about this, first of all, if you have an issue, anybody has issues with their eyes, can't see real well, they love this. Anybody that has a computer that they use as a sort of a communal computer, right? Which is what a lot of couples do, especially a lot of senior couples. You know, they're planning vacations, or they're doing this, or they want to shop online. What's nice is it comes with a keyboard, but you still have a touch screen. When you put all these things together, I mean, that's an expense. That's a lot of stuff. If you want this today, we'll break up the payments. We'll put it on VIP. What that means is with an HSN credit card, and you can pick one up today. If you get one today and you get approved, it's $25 off this price. So this will be $674.95 if you get it. But then your payments are only $58.33 for a year, no interest. So for about a tank of gas, you'll own this huge computer. And remember, it's huge, only in the size of the screen. It doesn't, what does it weigh, Joe? It doesn't weigh much. One hand, I mean, look at this. This is it.
I think it's around 21 pounds,
yeah, you
if
move
I'm
it
not
anywhere.
mistaken.
And by the way, because you only have the one cord, and you can see the one cord I have there, you can put this, you can move it from room to room.
You can.
It's built-in Wi-Fi. You don't have to deal with nothing else.
When we have our guests come over, we have ours that stays in the guest bedroom, but then when they're not there.
I love the stand, too. That
we
comes
end up
with
putting,
the stand.
The stand's got a nice metallic stand to it. It's really solid. It's construction.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about that touchscreen, too, and then I'm going to talk about the hard drive. It's just like spec after spec. There's so many great features you're going to love. Now, the touchscreen. A lot of people think all touchscreens are made equally. Most touchscreens only have two touch points. Now, why is that bad? The lower the number of touch points, the slower the response is. Well, this doesn't have a 2, not 5, but actually a 10 touch point screen that's on here. So it really gives you that fast flow that you want when you're using all your apps. Plus, it also has an amazing speaker bar. It's on here. This is the speaker bar. It goes across the entire base. Most of the times when you get a computer, the speaker bar is about the size of a quarter, really tinty, like high-level sound. This has the highs, the mids, and then the lows too, because there's an amazing sound bar that we're also including that's on here. And when you want to have a device, you want it to be fast on the touchscreen. And even when you're just surfing online, let me go and bring up the website again. Here I am on hsn.com. It's nice to be able to have something that fills up the whole page. You can pinch, you can zoom, you can see exactly what you want to, you can move things around. It really makes it convenient to have that fast touch response. And that's why these desktops have become so popular, is that we want desktop power. Our laptops and our tablets don't have this type of power. If the last time you upgraded a piece of electronics in your house, it was just for a tablet, Well, this is the most popular tablet size in America. This is literally like 20 of these 7-inch tablets together to equal your one screen that you're getting today. So if you're tired of surfing online on those tiny little tablets or playing Candy Crush on something this tiny, wait until you do it on this full high definition display.
Let me show everybody colors, because I know my producer Rob just said that if you like mint, which nobody does. I mean, that is, not nobody doesn't like mint. Nobody carries it.
Right.
When you ever see colors like this in big box stores, they don't do it.
Right.
It's either going to be in black, it might be in white,
and
maybe.
You gotta pay for a premium to get the color.
So if you want the mint color, and I'll kind of lean it so you can see, it's a really beautiful mint, you know, no fingerprints, anything like that. This one, I only have 100 left, Rob. 100 left in mint. I have a few hundred remaining in the black. And then I have a few hundred remaining in that burgundy color. That is it. These are gonna go. 130 people have already ordered it. I got about 500 or 600 left. It's free shipping today. You know, this is for anybody out there. You know, I always say, if you've got kids, this is ideal. Because let me tell you something. I wish I had bought one of these when Danny was little, because you try to do their homework on a tablet or on a small computer, or they're always borrowing your personal computer. This is the one that you keep at home. This is obviously not a portable one. I guess you could move it from room to room, but you're not gonna take it to work with you.
Right.
Or if you are shopping for work, you know, I would kill to have this at my desk here at HSN.
Oh, I know.
We don't have these.
Nice.
I wish we had these big ones at our desks. But you know, hey, listen, they're upgraded, they're whatever, and you'd have to buy thousands and thousands of them here. But you can get one for $6.99 on sale today on Price Break for $100 off. It's free shipping. That's another, I think, $20, I think, or so to ship this. It is normally $116.66 on our FlexPay. If you have an HSN credit card, we're going to give you another 6 months to pay it off. No interest charge or whatever. So rather than the $116, it's only $58.33 for 12 months. So for about the price of a tank of gas. And again, Joe, all we do is we have one power plug.
One power plug.
That's all we need to do, and then you just have Wi-Fi at your house. So you don't need to worry about nothing.
You don't have to worry about it all. It connects just like your tablet, just like your PC would.
We get a
wireless keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
A lot of times when you get it all in one, it's hard. It's another plug that you have to have. No problem. That's already Wi-Fi ready to go. And on the inside, you've also got a terabyte worth of hard drive. I've got some photos that I have up on the system. But what you can store in yours is, if you end up getting this, 1,000 gigabytes is the same size as a terabyte. So if I look at your cell phone probably has 30, maybe 60 gigs worth of space. It's 1,000 gigs. This is where you're gonna put your 250 hours worth of high definition video. If you wanna get into photos, how about 300,000 photos? If you're into music, 16,000 hours worth of music. But to flip it around and give you terms of time, 300,000 photos, if you take 1,000 photos a month, which is a tremendous amount, it's over 2 decades worth of photography until you fill up a hard drive that's this big. Now, the reason why we do that for you is maybe you're into photography, but then your husband's into something else, then your kids are into something else. Everyone's got enough space in that hard drive to be able to do their own thing. And I love, like, even these collages. When you take your photos and then you upload them to the different programs, I can create these cool little collages that I now can send to Facebook and send to Twitter, or I can create my own little grids. And you're seeing, as soon as I tap on the button, it's instantly realigning all those photos or taking it back to where I had it right there at the beginning. That's that AMD processor, that A9 processor, that's really giving you the power that you want. And you still see in the background, I didn't have to stop any of the programs. They're all running because of the processor, but also because I have 8 gigabytes worth of memory. Now, if you've never heard of RAM before, never quite understood RAM, what RAM does is, it's like the working desk size of a computer. Do you remember when you were in kindergarten, you had a really tiny desk? Because all you're doing is playing with clay and blocks, and that's it. Pretty simple stuff. Then as you got older, the bigger the desk, the easier it was to work. Just like on my screen right now, if I only had, say, 2 gigabytes worth of RAM, instead of 8 gigabytes, that desk size would be so small. How would I be able to get everything on a tiny little space? But now that I have 8 gigabytes worth of RAM, it can run more programs, and you're still seeing, there's my xylophone, there's my video still running, there's Netflix. There's no delays to any of these programs. As soon as I click on it, it responds right away. And if that's not the type of computer that you have right now, it's time for a new one, because there's so much content nowadays that you end up streaming, whether it's through Hulu, through Netflix, through hsn.com. And for a lot of us, we try to watch a movie and then you get frustrated because you'll go through 5-6 minutes of it, then all of a sudden it starts pausing, wondering, well, why is it stopping? This has got to be a good computer. Well, if you don't have the better video card, if you don't have the faster processor, if you don't have the RAM to be able to support it, you can't support it at all. And I love this because not even my TV has this. This has what they call an anti-glare screen. Notice how vibrant it is right now. And we truly have about a dozen studio lights that are just glaring down on me and Guy. But as I twist and turn it, do you see any studio lights whatsoever? None,
so cool.
Absolutely none, because it has that anti-glare screen. So now if you have this next to a window, next to a lamp, next to an overhead light like we do here, you don't have to worry about getting that glare whatsoever. It's an upgraded panel. It's all these little details that really make this such a unique experience. And the thing I love about it is, normally when you get a desktop, it's always down in the basement. It's always down away from everyone else. That's all there is to your computer. It's literally about 1.5 inches thick. All those insides, that hard drive, the RAM, the processor, and even your DVD burners built right on the side. It's got everything you need. And as you flip it on over to the back side, it even has additional ports. So now you have HDMI outputs. You have USB ports in there. There's high-speed Ethernet connectivity. There's an audio jack if you want to plug in directly to listen to a pair of headphones. It's everything that you've ever wanted to have. And now it also gives you privacy, because now, Guy, I'm going to flip this back around. There's a program that's in here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the camera. Okay. So this is Windows 10. So now when I bring up Windows, it has all my favorite apps that are on here. But then when I slide down, it's like, this is every single app I've ever downloaded. And I can store literally thousands of programs with 1 terabyte worth of space. Over on the right side, these are all my favorites that I have. So whether it's playing Xylophone, playing Netflix, watching my Amazon Prime, playing Candy Crush. But now I'm gonna come up here to where my camera is. And then bring up the camera. There's actually a high definition webcam that's right there. Now the cool thing about it is, Guy, you see the camera's on, and it's gonna say, wants to know my location, there we go. So the camera's on, but watch this, privacy mode. You actually slide it across, and it covers it up. Because there are actually viruses that are out there that are designed to watch your camera even without you turning it on. It's crazy.
That could be a little embarrassing, Jim.
That's why you want to make sure you put it in privacy mode. So that is now built into there. So we always have ours closed up. It's built into the device to keep it. So, but if you do want to chat with somebody, you can chat with them in perfect high definition because we've upgraded the camera.
All right, so we have about 5 or 6 minutes remaining. I want to remind everybody, this is on VIP financing. If you have an HSN credit card, it's only $58.33. We give you 12 months instead of 6 months to pay it off. Makes that monthly thing a little bit less. If you would like an HSN credit card and don't have one, we're doing a $25 discount on your first item, bringing this price down to $674.95. So you can get that at a great deal as well. Also want to remind you, we do have Protection Plus on our electronics. So if you want to go above and beyond with no deductibles, you accidentally drop it and the screen breaks, right? You want to be covered for that. We will help, and there's hassle-free protection available to you. Just check out protectionplus.com. Getting back to this again, weighs about 20 pounds. So what I love about it is, this is your home computer. But what I love about it is it's not just a computer. This is a high-definition TV. This is a home computer. This is let me hit my button. Boop. This is a DVD player as well. When you think about what would you pay for a decent HD TV with an IPS screen, probably $400 or $500. What would you pay for a DVD player? Probably another $100, $150. So you're at $550 right there, $650. And don't forget, you also have all your built-in computer features, and it's touch screen as well. So, I mean, honestly, when you look at the $699.95, you have to understand there's a lot of bang for your buck underneath this package. And I also love the fact that a lot of people, like I don't have a TV in my bedroom, but I would love to have a TV in the guest room, but I don't have one. This would be could be your combination workstation, TV, DVD player, all those are camera.
Entertainment.
Also, if you do like to, do the web chat and you do like to do the video chats, we don't do it on a bigger screen.
Oh, this is
great if you want to see your families cross country or wherever they are, and you both have the video camera built into your computer. It's great to be able to do that. If you're a gamer, are you kidding me? I mean, this is huge.
It's fantastic. Now, I'm playing Candy Crush, and my parents have an all-in-one. They used to play Candy Crush on their tiny little 7-inch tablet. And look at that guy, can't even fit like the entire board on there on some tiny little screen. It really takes it to another level when you have that fast touch response that you're getting really out of one of the best computers that's out there on the market with that HP, an amazing brand that we all love. But the other great thing is maybe you're a little bit more intense type gamer. I've got my video game on here. If I want to go full screen onto my baseball game, now you can play high definition gaming, 1080p, full HD gaming. Well, look at the resolution, the detail. Like you can see the individual blades of grass that are on there.
Amazing.
It's almost like a sports crew was following these guys around, a camera crew, trying to get these shots. But this is all computer generated graphics. There's over 1 million dots that are on the screen that have to refresh themselves about 60 times a second in order to look this flawless. If you don't have the upgraded video card, you're not gonna get this. If you don't have the massive amount of RAM we're including today, that 8 gigabytes of RAM, you're not gonna get this. If you don't have an AMD processor, specifically the one we're including today, the AMD A9, that is going to change how you use your computer, because AMD has a good, better, best, just like so many other things in our life. They start off with the A4, which is entry level. Then they have the A6, so you're stepping up and get a little bit middle class. Then they have the A8, now you're really getting the upper echelon. This is the A9. It's a new type of hybrid processor that's designed to be more powerful, but also be more energy efficient. It's got power boost built into it, so as I'm playing my game, if it needs a little extra boost of power, it's like it kicks it into another gear. It's like it has another jolt of energy that keeps it going. That's why on my system right now, I can run through all these programs. I haven't had to stop a single program during this presentation. Can you open up 2, maybe 3 programs on your computer and it locks up? Do you get frustrated when you get on Netflix and all of a sudden you can't watch your streaming movies? Even just when you're reading your books. My wife has an e-reader that she spent $250 on, and it's just an e-reader. Here, if you want to download all those books, I'm reading books right here through the Nook, and it's books, it's magazines, it's movies, it's all this amazing content that's available, because now you also have access to the Microsoft Store. And when you do this, you now have access to more than 700,000 apps and games and movies and books right here at your fingertips. So you're taking this amazing computer and you're customizing it for you. There's the Candy Crush that I downloaded earlier. There's Netflix. Do you want to follow your kids on Instagram? There are so many World Cup apps that are available right now. So many other apps, whether it's Messenger, it's Hulu, it's photo editing, it's iTunes. All this content is right here at your fingertips. They even have some of the latest movies that are still in the theaters. Now you can watch it on this screen. And what makes this screen so unique is that not only is it high definition, let me bring up my photo. It finds all my photos, which first off, I love having that on there. But now when I go full screen on my photos, the great thing about it is I get zero glare whatsoever. So many times you look at a photo, you look at an image, and then there's a window, there's a light, you get that glare. Notice that even as I'm twisting and turning this, no glare from the studio lights. What does that really mean for you? That means now you have less eye strain, you have less eye fatigue, because everything you're staring at, it is the perfect resolution. It is what that photo was meant to be. So it makes it so much easier now when you have a high definition screen as big as this. And Guy, the last thing I'll share with you is if your 15-inch laptop is the laptop you go to, look at what you're missing out on the world. It's almost like 3 different 15-inch laptops put in together to give you this big space.
And I will tell you, the screen is unlike any other screen you'll ever see. It's better than almost any other TV screen I've ever seen, because you have that combination of things. You have, first of all, you have LED, that micro edge, sort of right to the edge technology.
Edge technology.
And then you have that anti-glare IPS going in there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. So when you see $699, know you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, a lot of computer for your buck that you're going to love. And again, you know, may not be for everybody, but if you're somebody that likes a big screen and is tired of squinting at a little teeny tiny one and you want a home base computer, this is the one that you're looking for. $699.95. Take advantage of our HSN's VIP financing. Rather than $116.66, you can get it for $58.33. Spread it out over 12 months. Joe, let's talk about Viper for a sec, if we can. Obviously, you get a new computer, and we were talking